If you're blasting the same email to everyone on your list, you're killing your conversions and wasting people's time. Therefore, in this video, I'll show you 2 Omnisend features that will change how you grow and segment your email list on your WordPress site. First, the AI-powered segmentation that automatically groups customers based on their behavior, purchases, and engagement in real time. And the second one is the awesome sign-up forms builder with over 160 templates and gamification tools like Wheel of Fortune, which allows you to capture way more subscribers than boring pop-up forms. So, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to set up both features. The service I'm gonna use in this video is called Omnisend. Last week I made a full tutorial on how to create an account here. I took a look at the dashboard and all the settings and showed you how to set it up. In this video I'm gonna show you a couple of cool tricks I didn't have time to show in the other video. Nevertheless, I'm gonna put the link to the other video in the description of this video. In case you wanna know how much does it cost, then in this video I'm gonna use the free version, this one here, but these are the paid plans. Those are the official prices, but if you take a look at the description of this video, then you'll see there is a nice 30% discount coupon for you. Just follow the link, use the coupon, and you're good to go. Now let's log in and let's see what I'm gonna show you today. And the first thing I'm gonna show you is the segments. So basically you can create all sorts of lists and segments based on your own criteria. As you see, currently I have 225 contacts in the lists. And the easiest way to create a segment is just click on this button here. And now it doesn't get any easier than that. I'm gonna just describe what is it I wanna do. I'm gonna describe that the segmentation is for users who have purchased in the last 12 months. Now I'm gonna click on generate segment. It's gonna read my prompt, take a look at my list. The AI worked its magic and now it says, well, there you go, there is a segment of customers who have placed an order in the last 12 months. Let's view the segment in Builder. And you'll see it says that 67 out of these 225 contacts are matching my use case. I can scroll down and load more if needed. I can add filters here. I can change these filters here. Maybe I want to change it and let's say it's within 6 months. Let's refresh the contacts based on these filters and you'll see that nothing changed. Let's add 3 months and refresh the contacts and now the amount is 0. So I'm gonna leave it as it was, that is 12 months. Let's refresh the contacts and save the segment. Now I can add the name, purchased within last 12 months. Let's save it and done. Now you'll see all these users here are unsubscribed. To subscribe a user to the list, you can either select them all and under the actions click convert to subscribed, or you can just select them one by one if needed. For example, I'm gonna choose those, select convert to subscribed. They are subscribed to emails and SMS. I have read and comply with these marketing rules and I'm gonna change the status to subscribed. Now when I open up a contact, I can see all the revenue they have generated, what are the channels they have subscribed, order information, and so on and so forth. Now when we go to the segments, you can see the archived segments and you can create segments without the AI help. You can choose pre-built segment or you can create from scratch. Basically, the process is the same. You can just add the filter and you can choose between subscription status, tag, birthday, date of addition, some contact properties, first, last name, gender, average order value, total spent, cities, countries, and so on. You'll see all sorts of filter items here. Let's select, for example, country. Country is Finland. Let's select it. I can add another filter here, but at the moment I'm gonna just save and show contacts. Give it the title from Finland. Let's save it. And now it shows me that there are a total of 5 contacts who are from Finland. Easy peasy. And this way you can create as many segments as you like. Now the other feature I would like to show you is related to the forms. Currently I don't have any forms here, so let's preview and launch a form. And this is the first form that I can create here. Later I'm going to show you other form types, but before I do that, just as a quick overview. As you see, when I select the layout, I can customize everything here. For example, background color, opacity, padding, content alignment. I'm going to leave the background as it is. Now, when I click on a separate elements, I can customize the colors, fonts, heading style, line height, link colors, and some other stuff here. So let's change the colors for all of those here. Button size, I like the most. Button style, these are the colors here. When I need to add anything here, then just drag it in a place you would like it to be displayed. If you want to delete something, then delete. And as you see, currently there are 14 different fields and 6 different layouts for you to choose. On the right, you can configure your audience, set the tags here. Under the scheduling, you can select the start and end date. Under the display, you can set up the page rules. For example, this pop-up will be displayed when the user has spent at least 5 seconds on my site. You can also set up rules based on page visits, scroll depth, or exit intent. If you need to add custom triggers, then you can do it here. But I'm gonna keep it simple, so time on page, 5 seconds. Next, targeting. Some targeting options for you. Where to show to all visitors, don't show to existing contacts. Next one, show to existing contacts or target by specific segment. You can include or exclude your segments, and the segments are the ones we created earlier. Under the page targeting options, you can select whether it appears on specific URL, does not appear on specific URL, or appears on pages for out-of-stock products. Some source targeting and UTM targeting options also here. Visibility options, whether to display on all devices, mobiles, or desktop only. I'm going to select desktop only. Frequency, limit form appearance for 1 day. I'm going to add 14 days. So after someone interacts with the form, then at least 14 days, this pop-up will not be shown again. And if needed, you can set up the A/B test. As you see, currently I have a couple of steps here. Step 1, step 2. Step 2 contains the phone number. Once again, you can customize everything here. If you want to delete this step, then just delete it. If you want to switch steps, you can do it here. Now you'll see the phone is the first step and this one is the second step. I'm going to delete the phone step and move to the success page. This one here. Let's make it a bit brighter. For example, let's use these colors. One more color switch and done. When your user is already subscribed, then this message will be displayed, but you can change it and you can add as many steps as you like. Now when this is done, let's enable the form. It says your form is now live and collecting subscribers. Now I'm going to go to my test site. Let's open it up. And what do you know? There is our pop-up. Awesome. Let's add an email here. Get 10% off. Thanks for signing up. And now when I go to the contacts, you'll see it refreshed automatically. And this is the contact here. Okay, let's go to the forms. Let's delete this form and let's create another one. You'll see there are a bunch of templates you can choose from and you can choose them based on your goals, whether you would like to collect subscribers, stop product abandonment. If you select it, you'll see templates for you. If you want to promote special offers, a lot of options for you. I'm gonna show you a landing page option. This one here. So which one I would like to use? Black Friday is almost there. Although it's over, I'm gonna use it as a demo. So as before, change whatever you would like to change. These are the theme settings for you, whether it's pop-out, fly-out, landing, or embed form. I'm gonna leave it as embed. Let's replace the background image. Let's change this background, for example, this one here. To keep it short, I'm gonna enable the form and you'll see it gives me a URL. When I copy the URL and paste it on my address bar, it opens up this form. Let's add an email. Get Black Friday deals. Awesome. You'll see it already says one view, and when I go to the audience and contacts, there it is. Okay, last one I would like to show you is let's create a Wheel of Fortune here. I'm gonna deselect landing page, Wheel of Fortune. So which one I like the most? Maybe let's take this one here. Now I'm gonna select the wheel styles. Currently there are 4 slices, but as you see, you can add more slices and they will be generated down below here. To keep it short, I'm gonna select 4. First, 5% off. Let's add a discount code. For example, WPSH5. Next slice, WPSH10. Third one is a coupon for 20%. And fourth one is for 30%. Okie dokie. So here's what you got. It's a success message and it will use the Wheel of Fortune discount. If I want to add a specific coupon, I can add it here, but I'm gonna choose it automatically from these coupons I have added in the settings. Okay, next, display time on page. Let's add time on page as 5 seconds. Update it. Now let's go to my site. Let's refresh it. And now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. Let's add my email. Spin the wheel. It gives me, yay, 20% off. And what do you know? There is my coupon code I can use. And once again, when I refresh my Omnisend page, it says 1 view, submit rate. And under the audience, I'll see that this person has been added to the list. When I open it up, here's the history, and those are the tags here. Great. So as you saw, creating a different segment with the help of the Omnisend is really easy. Either use a pre-built segment or better yet, use AI to create the most suitable filters for you. And there are more than 160 different templates you can choose from to build yourself awesome forms. Wait! If you find this tutorial helpful, then press thumbs up, this one here. And take a look at this side of the screen. It contains 2 good videos. I think you may find them useful. Meanwhile, take care. Bye.